Hi friends, it's story time, and today I'm going to read you again one of my favorite stories, Wemberly Worried. It's a story and pictures by Kevin Henkes. And I have a question for you today. Were you ever worried about something? What makes you worry? Or what did make you worry before? And also try to check if you remember or if you learn something new from this reading, because we are going to read again and maybe you will notice something new. So let's see what you noticed this time that you didn't notice before. Wemberly Worried. Wemberly worried about everything. Big things, little things, and things in between. And we can see here, I wanted to make sure you were still here. And you see, at night, Kimberly comes to check if their parents are at home, because she's worried. And when she's having a bath, she says, Mama, what if I shrink? She's in the water and she's thinking, what if I shrink in the water? Wemberly worried in the morning. She worried at night. And she worried throughout the day. You worry too much, said her mother. When you worry, I worry, said her father. Worry, 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 said her grandmother. Too much worry. And you see, the grandmother is on her shirt, go with the flow. That means maybe that the grandma is more relaxed, she's more calm than Wemberly. She doesn't get so worried. At home, Wemberly worried about the tree in the front yard. And she thinks, what if it falls on our house? And she is worried with the crack in the living room wall. You see the living room wall as a crack. And she thinks, what if it gets bigger? And something comes out of it. And she worries with the noise the radiators made. What if there's a snake inside? At the playground, Wemberly worried about the chains on the swings, and the bolts on the slide, and the bars on the jungle gym. And always she worried about her doll, Petal. And we can listen her thoughts, because the writer, he wrote Wemberly's thoughts here. Too rusty, too loose, too high. And she's going on the car and her thoughts are like this. Shouldn't Petal have a car seat too? And then she worries, Petal's lost forever. And Mommy says, I found her, sweetie. And now you see Petal's in the washing machine. And she says, I'll wait for you, Petal, because she's very worried with Petal. Don't worry, said Mother. Don't worry, said her father. But Wemberly worried. She worried and worried and worried. When Wemberly was especially worried, she rubbed Petal's ears. Wemberly worried that if she didn't stop worrying, Petal would have no ears left at all. On her birthday, Wemberly worried that no one would come to her party. And then, see, said her mother, there was nothing to worry about. But then Wemberly worried that there wouldn't be enough cake for everybody in the party. And let's see what her friends are thinking. This friend is thinking, this is the best present ever. And this girl is thinking, I wish I had my birthday today. And all her friends are happy in the party. They seem very smiley and not worried. On Halloween, Wemberly worried that there would be too many butterflies in the neighborhood parade. You see, Wemberly is here. She is with a butterfly suit. And she's worried that everybody can have a butterfly suit also. And her father says, see, said her father, there was nothing to worry about. But then Wemberly worried because she was the only one. She was the only butterfly in the party. You worry too much, said her mother. When you worry, I worry, said her father. Worry, 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 said her grandmother. Too much worry. Soon, Wemberly had a new worry. School. Wemberly worried about the start of school, more than anything she had ever worried about before. And this is her school. Oh, she's thinking something. It says here, I loved school. Oh, it's her father. Her father is thinking, I loved school. New morning, says here. Nursery school. Starting soon, like our school. We are starting our school this year. By the time the first day arrived, Wemberly had a long list of worries. What if no one else has spots? What if no one else wears stripes? What if no one else brings a doll? What if the teacher is mean? What if the room smells bad? What if they make fun of my name? What if I can't find the bathroom? What if I ate the snack? What if I have to cry? Don't worry, said her mother. Don't worry, said her father. But Wemberly worried. She worried and worried and worried. She worried all the way there. And her grandma is saying, have fun. While Wemberly's parents talked to the teacher, Mrs. Beecham, Wemberly looked around the room. Then Mrs. Beecham said, Wemberly, there is someone I think you should meet. Her name was Jewel. She was standing by herself. She was wearing stripes. She was holding a doll. You see, she was wearing stripes. She had a doll. She is Jewel. At first, Wemberly and Jewel just peeked at each other. This is Petal, said Wemberly. This is Niblet, said Jewel. Petal waved. Niblet waved back. I, said Petal. I, said Niblet. I rub her here, said Wemberly. I rub her nose, said Jewel. Throughout the morning, Wemberly and Jewel sat side by side and played together whenever they could. Petal and Niblet sat side by side too. Wemberly worried, but no more than usual, and sometimes even less. Before Wemberly knew it, it was time to go home. Come back tomorrow, called Mrs. Peachum, as the students walked all out the door. Wemberly turned and smiled and waved. I will, she said. Don't worry. She said, don't worry. And here we see Wemberly seems happy with her mother and her father. And this is the end of our story for today. And remember, if you noticed something new that you didn't notice before, let me know and answer this question. Were you ever worried about something? And save a video and send to me. I will pay attention to your answer. And tomorrow I'll see you again for another story time. Bye bye, see you tomorrow.